Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Tortino. That sounds right. We're here on the Small World's End in game one, though. Tortino on the cannon, TheLeo on the Ember. Wow, I've not seen very many people playing this legend. Uh, Game pretty much even here. Almost getting the punish on that D-Sig there. Not quite close enough. Throwing out a lot of SIGs.
No.
I don't know what just happened there, but Tortino goes off on the left side of the map, and TheLeo's in the lead in game one.
So what I think happened there was Tortino being threatened by as many SIGs as TheLeo was throwing out. Tried to recover low onto that wall to not get hit by the D6 he was throwing out, but
Oh,
didn't go really to plan. Just like that second stock as an entirety.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if we're having some lag issues or what.
Um, this game is just goofy, man. This entire game, from start to finish, has been goofy, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But like, what are we supposed to say, Fizes, when Tortino KOs with D-Sig going downward? Like, I know that's a thing, but like, to see it in tournament, it's just like so surreal.
Yeah, no, especially with that spacing. I didn't even think TheLeo was close to getting hit by that SIG, but clearly I don't know much about 7. Maybe Tortino can bring this back. He has some damage on TheLeo's second stock here. But I mean, he can't really go even. He really needs to get these big hits. He catches the Sair there at the right side, so close to the hitbox, or not hitbox, kill zone, that TheLeo loses his stock in orange.
Getting a triple hit with the cannon weapon throws. Leo going to be going for the delay recovery on arm. Misses the recovery though. Picks up the guitars and throws them away. Gets the bow back. And the side SIG hitting at the last possible frame. Leo's going to be taking the first game in this set.
Yeah, that game was definitely weird.
It
I don't
was
really know
the
what to
game
say.
of all time.
The game of all time.
The game.
Yeah. We saw
One of
two
the
SDs basically
one of
on
the
the left side.
instant. Not necessarily instant classics, but it was definitely one of the instants.
Yeah. Hopefully we get something a little bit more normal here in game 2. It seems like we're going to these small tournaments this time. Yeah, triple plats. I don't really know what Tortino was looking for here, or what the difference is, why he didn't like that Small World's End. I think that game might have been his if he didn't SD there in the first stock, but regardless, we're here on small tournaments now. TheLeo getting some bow extensions here, and I mean, the SIGs once again just coming out, and yeah, Tortino just can't avoid them.
So what I think Tortino was going for with the triple platform maps of small tournaments was, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, but Leo's kind of SIG spamming. Like, let's be 100% real. There's a little bit of SIG spam going on, not necessarily a bad thing, you know, if it's working out. If your opponent's spamming a move, you're spamming a mistake. And I thought maybe Tortino thought that that platforms would help him out here, but so far hasn't had the desired result that he was expecting.
Yeah, definitely not going much better than game 1. I mean, just these SIGs from TheLeo kind of just connecting. Wow, 3 N6s in a row.
See,
just no respect to his opponent.
4. Yeah, ground pound him. Like, this isn't just about the game anymore. This is about your honor as a player.
Yeah,
getting
TheLeo
6 spammed on
crazy.
stream. Me personally, I could never let that happen to me. Mainly because I would never make it to stream, but that's neither here nor there.
I mean, wow, he's just throwing out the bow N6 like he doesn't care about getting punished, and I mean, it seems like it's working so far. Tortino getting a little bit of a cannon string there on the left side of the map, but TheLeo's able to make it back. Punishes that side air. Throwing out a lot of bow moves. It seems like he's extending this lead pretty well. He goes for the D-Sig on the edge for again, and wow, Tortino showing us what his cannon can do, closing out that stock, and somehow he's brought this game to being back within winning chances again.
Yeah, it's just like Leo gets some very eccentric plays for the first two stocks, and then Tortino locks in and makes a great comeback. But at this point, the damage might already be done.
Yeah, Tortino's now in red, but I mean, against an Ember player with Seven's defense, I think he may be able to live a little bit longer. Yeah, the D-Light recovery, not just enough, but that one is going to be. And that's game two.
All right,
Wow.
so
Oh, wow. The legend swap to the VV. Was not expecting that.
yeah. So I know we started off this by saying that Tortino and Leo are both players coming out from not just Europe, but Italy specifically. And I thought that because of that, we would see a very respectable and honorable game, maybe even a fist bump off the rip. But this set has been nothing but disrespectful in my opinion.
Yeah, the Leo's definitely just been throwing out a lot of SIGs for free. Maybe that's why Tortino's on the VV now. We might see some games similar to what we saw from Clem in the last trial where a bunch of D SIGs are coming out.
Clem
Maybe he wants to
Nation
go
on
SIG
top.
spam for SIG spam.
Yeah,
Yeah, you see it there. Oh, it's already starting.
yep, trying to do the great breakdance on him. You have the unarmed breakdance. Vivi has the great breakdance.
Yeah, and it seems like things are slowing down a lot
Oh,
here. Both players pretty much refusing to approach, but Tortino's in disadvantage here, so he's definitely gonna have to press his opponent if he wants to get the advantage. The Leo just getting this big extension here, and the Insig on the left side of the map is going to KO. It seems like the Leo is just really consistent with getting his KOs with SIGs.
yeah, that's definitely a way to describe it. As Tortino goes on to try and make this comeback. But yeah, Tortino definitely playing a slower game here, going for that D-Sig again and another one. Not sure that this is exactly what he had in mind when he brought out the VV. I don't think this is part of the plan. But so far he's keeping a better pace than he was with the 7, I want to say.
Yeah, I mean, both games on the 7, he pretty much got either 0 to death or he like SD'd on the first stock. So, I mean, at least he's not completely down here. Able to close out Leo's first stock finally. He's only at a slight disadvantage being in yellow. I mean, he still has winning chances here. He really just needs to close out this damage lead.
Goes for the
Throws out a
side that
side
gets
sig there.
punished by the side light from Leo.
I mean, both players pretty much playing slower than they were for sure. I mean, Tortino definitely not trying to go out here.
Oh,
Goes for the ground pound. I'm surprised he was able to make it back there. I thought he was going to die. He just might. Yeah, the Leo lets him get back to stage, but he still has a crazy damage lead. Nair, not just enough, and neither is the end light. And yeah, the side sig will be, though. Once again, getting that stock with a sig. The Leo just knowing when to use them, even if he uses them more than most.
even if he uses them on a freshly white stock, he still knows when to use them.
Yeah, Tortino trying to get the boot skimp there, almost with the ground.
Well, and it's over. It just like that, it's over. Y'all, it's gone, done. 3-0 and a handshake. Leo moves on. Tortino's gonna be taking a siesta for the rest of the day. He's out of the tournament.